Independent candidate Andrew George told the Essex Free Press independents are the only candidates who can speak truth from the heart. He said a key concept of democracy is the responsibility of electing the best nominee to represent a given geographic region. It is my contention that party politics have hijacked democracy. Not just Canada, but around the world. We aren't voting for the best candidate. We aren't even voting for the best leader. We're stuck casting a ballot based on color, on brand. Voting nowadays isn't based on the voice or conviction of a candidate, but on the fictitious proposed policy of a nameless, faceless party. And will those policies ever even be implemented? Wow, I made it in the free press again. Thank you so much, Celine. I did say all that. I do believe that party politics have hijacked democracy. And that's part of the reason why we've only seen conservatives or liberals govern the country in its entire history. And again, you just have to follow the money to get to the truth. So, I want to show proof of this. I want to prove that party politics have hijacked democracy. And this is how we're going to do it. I'll go in and change out of this work clothes, and then we'll call Dave on Zoom. And he'll explain all about the 10%, $10,000 rule, whereby Elections Canada is going to reward the Conservatives, the Liberals, and the NDP thousands and tens upon thousands of dollars in taxpayer money just to run in the election. Watch, I'll show you. Dave, are you there? Hello? Dave?
Andrew, hi, how are you?
Dave, it's incredible that you're only a phone call away whenever I need you.
Yeah, I try to be accessible, and I'm glad to help the campaign. You, the independent candidate.
Look at this. The September 16th issue, the Essex Free Press, and Celine printed my comments.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a good write-up.
And so, but she left out the most important points in my backing points. The 10% and $10,000, this rule that Elections Canada makes so that the big three parties and the campaigns get all that money back. Can you get into this, please? Can you, as an expert opinion?
If they spend over $10,000 or get more than 10% of the vote,
and get 10%, you need requirements.
Yeah. Yeah. So they would receive about 60% reimbursement on those dollars. And I have a screen share screen from the Wikipedia page that shows what they spent last election. So get an idea of what they received back. Here's the ballot. Yeah. Andrew George, independent candidate, amongst the others.
Hey, can I get a logo? Can we change that?
No, it's just an independent gray logo. But on your literature, if we ever get around to one day doing that, we can put logos and some graphics out there. But last election, Chris Lewis and the Conservatives, they spent $80,000. That means that they received about $48,000 back in reimbursements. Tracy Ramsey with the New Democrats, they spent $117,000 on their campaign in Essex alone and received about $70,000 back in reimbursement from Elections Canada, from the taxpayer.
And the Liberal candidate would get that back too, because they achieved 19% and they spent $40,000.
Right.
So, but the Greens would not, the People's Party would not receive any of these taxpayer funding, the reimbursement.
Nor the Greens, right.
So, I mean, that's why it's so hard for fringe parties to get going, because they don't have this war chest to start their campaign with.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of your war chests, I was looking through the fundraising data from your campaign, and turns out we've been able to fundraise
What? How much?
about $800.
That's great.
That's about
that's phenomenal.
1/100th of the other
I'm
parties.
so happy with that.
Yeah,
So
it's not bad.
So of the $800 that I can spend, what? How many yard signs can I get? How many Facebook posts can I get?
Yeah, well, looking at your Facebook page and the boosting that you did do, excuse me, the sunlight's in here to the it made a difference. I think you were able to get a few likes on each post, a few comments. I bet you got more views than you would expect if that's the back data that you can review later. And polling wise, it seems to be making a difference because you're polling at not 0, but actually 1.1%.
That is incredible.
Not bad.
Dave, we've got good numbers.
That's pretty
$800
good
in funds available, and
for $800.
and people are polling for me. 1% chance of election.
And we can say once you get on the bat, after we did the logistical legwork and paperwork around Labor Day, your name was into the polling
Yeah.
of options for people to elect.
I got a bump.
A bump rate third, 1%. You're
Yeah.
you're competing with Green Party.
Conservatives rising, keeping the Liberals stagnant. I keep the Greens are so low. I mean, that's just that good platform year after year after year, and they can't spend than 2%.
Yeah, so logistics, campaign volunteers to go get the word out, just like as you know, trying to get the word out all by yourself as an independent candidate. It's a lot
funding?
tougher to get the attention of voters, let
If
alone.
you got the money to spend, you can broadcast your message.
Yeah, it turns into a marketing scheme more than a political philosophy choice.
Well, thanks for the call, Dave. I appreciate checking in with you anytime.
Yeah, my pleasure. I'm glad to help out, and best of luck on election day. And don't forget, in a few years, or let alone a few months, maybe we'll do this again in the next election and see if we can get build on the foundation of the groundwork you're putting in right now, getting used to.
We'll see.
To all the.
I mean, for me, it's just it's been about putting my message out there, speaking from the heart, and trying to offer the ideas that nobody else is talking about, and just being authentic. That's all.
Yeah,
Just
creative and innovative ideas. I love it.
More, and I don't know, but for you, you've been amazing. I appreciate all the work you've done as my official agent, and you're the best.
All right. Well, you're an impressive candidate, Andrew. Thanks for letting me into your team, and we'll see what happens on Monday.
Okay. Ciao for now.
Later.